Hello, everybody. My name is Nelson Roth. I live at 1025 East Turner Street in Allentown. I would like to talk about some of the topics that I addressed on my website. So there's a lot of topics here that I would like to talk about. So if anybody is interested in on joining in on my show, go right ahead so we can talk about it. Number one, the economy, how things are rolling here in the United States of America. Okay. We have a president of the United States who ran, like since last year, that was under oath that he said to the American people that he would help fix things and be a better president for the American people. Well, we got a president here. His name is Joe Biden, who actually is messing things up for us here in America. Number one, our gas prices have gone up. Our food has gone up. Uh, Paper towels, toilet paper, those hygiene products have gone up. Restaurant prices, when people go to order things online or go to places that they want to go to get takeout, things have gone up. And gas and home, electric, everything that costs money has gone up. That is because of Joe Biden. If anybody is out there listening and watching my show would like to talk, you have the right to talk. We could talk, but I just ask that you use common sense. Be respectful because this is a respectful live TV show. No cussing, okay? Be respectful. Respect is a two-way street. I don't want to see any cuss words as you're talking to me. Be reasonable. Be honest about what you're actually saying, because, like I said, I'm a Catholic. Catholics are also known as Christians. But, since the year 2022, of this year, last year becoming to be 2022, I said to a lot of people here in Allentown that in 2022, I would make sure that I run for politics, which I am. So I wouldn't mind having a news reporter come to my house here. I wouldn't mind coming to a news reporter show like 69 News here in Allentown, here in the Reading area. I wouldn't mind coming to New York, CNN, wherever that they would like me to broadcast my concerns here for the American people. But I kid you not, we have a president who doesn't give a crap about our society that we live in. He has dementia. He stutters a lot. I just think he's unfit to be a president. If anybody has any questions they would like to talk about that, you're welcome to talk. No problem. I'm here to listen. I'm a good listener. Some people might think, oh, this guy's not a good listener, but I'm a listener. I watch stuff on all over internet. What Joe Biden is doing, doesn't care what American people want. He's not helping people. He's not helping us. You're a president of the United States. You're supposed to help the American people. What are you doing? You're not helping the American people. If I was a president of the United States, I would be truthful and honest under oath, but helping the American people. You're helping with COVID-19. That's all I hear. Nothing else are you fixing. The border, the southern border, like Mexico border, you were going to fix that a little bit right after Trump left office. Then he decided to stop. Now you allowed all the legal immigrants in our country. Now they're screwing things up here for our country. Who knows? They might be terrorists. Who knows? But you let them here and you thought, hey, maybe we could get them a visa in the United States. That's not a good idea. Look, all these schools I'm hearing about also too. I hear that also a lot. I'm seeing a lot on the news. Schools are being targeted. Even the black schools. That's unnecessary. We have a president that's causing chaos in our country here. That's not how we want to live as a continuance. We want to live in peace and harmony and be joyful and happy. We don't want to end up going out of our homes if we take the garbage out or if we want to go to the mall or the movie theater or just anywhere and just as we're minding our business, someone walks up to us and shoots us in the back. That's not the way to go about it. You know whose fault that is? You blame Joe Biden for all this issues here that we have here in the United States of America. Crime rate's gone up, sky high, nationwide. Think about Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's gone up. Whose fault is that? Not the American people. It's Joe Biden. He is screwing our country up. Let me tell you this here again. It's the Democratic Party. They don't know jack. They messed everything up here. You know, that's the truth. Only the people that can protect us is the Republican Party. Joe Biden, as a Democrat, has messed things up. I was forced to vote for Joe Biden. Yeah, because everyone thought, oh, Joe Biden is going to be a great president for 2022. I voted for him because I thought he was going to fix everything that he claimed he was going to fix. Is he doing anything? No. And then he talks about he created 6,000 jobs. Hello, where? You didn't create anything. The people are quitting. They're walking out. Yeah, they're walking out because we got a president who ain't running the White House like he's supposed to be as president. When we had Donald Trump as president, remember that, American people, ladies and gentlemen? He had everything fixed. Yeah, you know, everybody's not perfect here and there, but that's life. You know, Jesus did not create us to be perfect. We will make mistakes. Just don't make the same mistakes over and over and over and continue to do it to make things worse. That's what Joe Biden is doing. He could have left the things the way they were when President Trump left office. I ask you, American people, if Donald Trump decides to run in 2024, if he is able to, I ask you to do yourself a favor. Because, you know, Joe Biden thinks he's going to rerun in 2024. If you go out and vote, who would you vote for in 2024 in the election? Okay? You got to think about that to yourself. Would you vote for Donald Trump or would you vote for Joe Biden? I personally would probably vote for Donald Trump. I never got a chance to do that, you know. So this could be my chance. If he runs in 2024, I will probably vote for Donald Trump. Hopefully he gets these things that Biden screwed up here fixed. Start finishing that wall that you want so badly fixed up so we can stop these illegals here. And we could have a job that we could come to than not have no job. You got homeless people out on the street who are suffering. They got no money. They're doing drugs in their street. You know whose fault is that? It's not their fault. It's Joe Biden because he's not running our country the way he should be when he was sworn under oath. So ask yourself this, American people. Is that how you want a president to run for your country? Do you think he needs to resign? That's the question that I asked you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody is listening here, you are welcome to talk to me live on my show. Say something. If anything is on your mind and you want to say something, I am here to listen. I am here to talk. I mean, this is not a game. I'm serious. So if you have anything, if any listeners would like to talk, anybody, wherever you're at in the United States of America, anywhere that are listening to my podcast, please, I insist that you talk. That's it. So I'm waiting for anyone that would like to talk to me on my live podcast on YouTube that would like to talk about this topic here. Anyone out there, anyone from Atlanta, anybody, New York, anybody, New Jersey, anybody, Philadelphia, anybody who is listening to my live podcast that got some concerns and issues for their state, their county that they live in, they would like to have fixed. Anything you want to talk about, I'm here to listen. That's why I'm here doing my live podcast today, because I want to know your issues that you have. I want to know your concerns that you have. Then we can talk about what's best. Yeah. I'll be here for, I got time. Yeah, I got time. But I leave at 3:30, so I'll probably have to log out. I'll probably have to end my live podcast at 3:30. I work at Domino's, washing dishes. So, anybody would like to talk, I'm here. You know. But I would like to do other stuff also too, because I'm a busy guy. Yeah, I like helping people. Got a beautiful girlfriend too. I help her out too. Yeah. But I mean, this is really serious. Yeah. Got violence in our streets as a continuance. People don't care. So this is really serious stuff. Anybody who would like to talk, I'm here. I know you people want to talk. Ladies and gentlemen around the United States of America, wherever you are, you want to talk about this topic. Think of it. Think about this. Biden has our troops going over to Ukraine. That shouldn't be happening. Why can't you be a president and do what you're supposed to be doing, because you're under oath when you're sworn? No, you don't want to be a good president. I see. Yeah, you don't care. And you call your reporters that come in the White House stupid son of a bitch. What's that? President doesn't do that. I didn't hear Donald Trump say that when he was president. But you, Joe Biden, what? President of the United States? You want to say that to a reporter that's trying to make some sense about the inflation that is like on the rise here? You're not fixing nothing. If you're fixing things, prove it. But I can't prove it, because actually there is proof. The prices, they're going to skyrocket. Soon we will not have any more money at all left to help fix electric bills and gas or just anything. There will be no money in the bank. Remember, whose fault is that? Joe Biden's. So remember that. It's the Democratic Party's fault. So when you can't pay your car bill or your house bill or your gas bill in your house or just anything, don't blame yourself for that. Blame the Democratic Party. They are the ones that are messing things up here in the United States of America. So in 2024, if you want things to get right back on track, you vote for the Republican Party. They're the ones that straighten things out. Yes, we're all not perfect in life, because Jesus did not create us to be perfect. We will make mistakes. That's the truth in that. We all will make mistakes. If Donald Trump was to return back as president, yes, he might make some mistakes again. Like I said, we're not perfect. Jesus did not create us to be perfect. We will make mistakes. So I ask you this here. If you want to talk about that, let's talk. Because this is serious. I mean, really serious. We have things here in the society that people don't care about. We got racism here that's just here for life. We can't get rid of it. We got a white person who don't like black people. We got a white person who don't like Hispanics. And then we got blacks who don't like blacks. Then we got blacks who don't like whites. Then we got white people who don't like Hispanics, but they like black people. And it's like in between. And then we Orientals that I see later down the road during the COVID and Delta, people were beating up Orientals. Come on, man. You don't need to do that. How are you going to get your Chinese food if you beat up the Orientals? How are they going to cook Chinese food. So let's say you go to a Chinese restaurant and you say, oh, for lunch today or dinner today, I would like to get Chinese. Well, guess what? That guy you beat up today or yesterday, right, was working at the Chinese restaurant that you order food at. You know what? Now you can't order Chinese food. Whose fault is that? Yours. Because you beat the cook up. Yeah, you beat the cook up at that Chinese restaurant. Now he can't work because he's in the hospital and at home because he's afraid to go to work because he's afraid you're going to show up again and beat him up. That's uncalled for. You don't do that. Anybody that uses violence in the United States of America belongs in jail for at least a year. That's what I think. If I was a president, I would issue that. I would sign a contract that states any sign of violence whatsoever, even if you disobey the law, like if you think you're above the law, that you can abuse people and neglect people, sexual abuse or assault, I would make sure that person who's in direct contact with the victim doing those things, I would sign a piece of paper, a contract that states you get a year in jail. That's good punishment. Any act of violence, you should get a year in jail. Not life, a year. But if you murder someone, life, I think. So it should happen. Arson, because especially if someone's inside the home and you're torching it, lighting it up on fire, you killed somebody in there, like a whole family, life. Just like stabbing somebody. You stab somebody, right? Life. Because you're a danger to the American people. You're a danger to the society in the streets here. How can we know you're not going to do it again if you're set back out in the street? Oh, if you rape somebody too, think about that. Life. You shouldn't get a year. Life. Because you think you might do it again. Drug or alcohol abuse. You should get rehab. Try rehab first. White, these police officers here that we have here, white, black, Hispanic, think, hey, we're just going to lock people up because they have a drug and alcohol problem. That's not the way to go about it. In the United States of America here, really, they should be put in a rehab first. If they keep not following the rules when they're in rehab, but they keep back out, they keep doing it again, they go back in a second time. I think the American people deserve second chances in life, but you don't get third. That's your third strike. You're out. I say if you're in you got drugs and alcohol problem, you're in rehab twice, but you think, hey, you're still doing it. That rehab didn't help you out twice in a row. You made it to 3. Then I see the next step should be prison time. You should get prison time. Whatever the judge decides or agrees with, then that's that. But the other things I'm talking about here, this is serious. Yeah. In the economy here, the Democrats don't want to agree with the Republican Party. That's why things have gone up here because the Democrats ain't agreeing with the Republican Party. Yes, I agree with one thing also too. We have to make some things go up to fix our economy. That's the only way you can fix things. Make it go up so you have the opportunity to get to fix it. But also too, you're messing things up here in America also too. That people need to think. One, let's fix on this here. Global warming is the number one priority in America. Okay? In the world here. I mean, soon, a lot of countries are going to be underwater. So you got to think. Is that what you want? I don't. It could happen here. In Pennsylvania, this whole giant globe, Earth that we live in, could be filled with just nothing but water. We'd have to make a boathouse and just live in a boat. Yeah, think about that. Is that how you want the rest of your life to be? On a boat? Your home is a boat. I don't think you want that. Don't you be on ground? Don't you love doing what you're doing that's fun? You like going to church, right? I like that too. I like seeing church music and stuff. I like seeing concerts. But if people don't fix global warming, the Democrats, if they don't fix it and let the Republican Party do and say what's right, this whole giant earth here that we have, that Jesus created, think we're gonna be underwater. Is that what you want? Do you want to have to wake up every morning that your life, your body's in a boat for the rest of your life? Everything is just underwater. That's it. Your house is underwater that you paid for. Your car. Now you have to go to places in a boat. There's like no place to go anymore, Dan. Think about that. It's just water because your home is underwater, your car's underwater, everything. Everything, all your possessions are total gone. Yeah. Your flat screen TV. Oh, ruined. That's underneath water now. Your tailgate speaker, that's like a DJ speaker, ruined. That's underneath water. It's gone. Is that how you want things to be? Probably not. But I know you want to fix things, right? That's how I see. I'm a fixer guy. I like things fixed. I don't want to keep going to work and be like, hey, the economy's rising. I don't want to end up going to Burger King next time in the, what, $5-10 a burger was a while back ago. Now it's probably like $30 now for a burger if you get the meal. The burger, cheese, French fries, and a drink because you want other stuff on that burger, right? Well, think that burger, the Whopper, the number one, could be $30 for a Whopper meal, the number one. Then the more you go, could be 50. But remember, whose fault is that? Joe Biden's fault. He made everything go up. Yeah. The Democratic Party has made things fail for our country. In 2024, you know what to do. Do you want to vote for Democrats and continue dealing with this issue? Or do you want to vote for the Republican Party and hope that we get things fixed here? I know what I'm going to do. I personally, honest to God, if I had a Bible here with me, I'd tell it too. Republicans. I'm going back as the Republicans because the Democrats don't know jack. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably going to head out shortly. No viewers want to talk? Great. I'm giving you the opportunity to talk to me, but if you American people all nationwide don't want to talk, no problem. But, I guess you're not taking it serious. You like having a job, right? You don't want to go broke, right? You don't want to go homeless, right? Then let's talk. Let's get things on the table right now that should be addressed in your community. What should be stopped so it doesn't continue? Do you want the drugs to stop in your street? Do you want the shootings that are happening in your community stopped? Well, let's talk about it. Because, the more you talk about it, you get things fixed. If you don't talk about it, they'll never get fixed. That's the truth in life. When you talk to people and express your concerns to people, that's how you fix things. If you don't talk about it, they'll never get fixed. It'll continue happening. That's not how things should go in life here in the United States of America. We should be able to talk about it so we get these issues fixed. Yeah. And then we got kids talking about they want to bring guns in school too. That's not good. Remember, whose fault is that? Not COVID-19, not Delta, not the Omicron, because we have people claiming it's the virus, disease that's causing us to do it. It's not. It's what you thought when you woke up in the morning out of your bed. It's not your parents' fault either. It's your fault. Yours. You decided to do it. Because you thought it was cool. It's not cool. You're not in the movies. You're a human being. You got to use that brain. If I could use that brain and make smart choices, Why can't you? Kids, adults, anybody. Do you have to pick up a knife every time you walk out of your house? Do you always have to have a gun on you and use it on someone that you think is cool? That's not cool. What? You gonna blame the viruses again for that? Oh, it's the virus' fault. I killed that person because of the virus. No, you didn't. It's not the virus's fault. You chose to make that choice. You chose that when you left your house to do that. It's not the parents' fault. It's yours because you decided that. You probably live in a roof with Christian family. But again, you still chose to do violence outside your home. If you're at school, think about that. People make wrong decisions in life. Remember, wrong decisions have consequences. Right decisions as a good opportunity for you. You can make a difference for everybody and yourself. If you do good, you get good, as well as respect. If you do bad, you'll get disrespected because you don't deserve it. You know? Respect is a two-way street, and it's also known as earning process. But we got people who can't think clearly what's best in life. They think violence is the answer, but violence is not the answer in life here. Just like people think money is the answer in life. But did you know money is not the answer in life? Jesus is. He created us to be equal. He put us here so we can experience what he had when he was here. We got people breaking the 10 Commandments here. That's another thing. Thou shalt not commit murder. Look, we got people doing that just as a continuance. That's in the Bible. Why are you guys doing that? Then you got people who steal. That's another 10 Commandment. Adultery. False witness. You got all these issues here that says in the 10 Commandments that people are literally just don't care. Well, you will care when Jesus returns because then he'll decide where you go when you die. So you got to rethink of your options here. Do you want to go to heaven when you die or do you want to go to hell? You pick. Let me tell you some viewers out there, listen to my podcast here. You can think very clearly. Did you know hell is hotter than the oven? Did you know that? So I would really think about your options of those mistakes that you're doing, evil here that you're doing. Do you want to strain up while you had the chance before Jesus returns? I hope that he can forgive you because God forgives his children, by the way. I just want to let you know. So if you think doing violence, oh, he's not going to forgive you, he forgives you. But remember that there, the stuff that says in the 10 Commandments, you go to hell regardless. I'm just letting you know that, ladies and gentlemen out there, all over, whoever's listening to my podcast. I kid you not. This is serious. You got to think. All right? You got to think. Use common sense. Make positive choices, not negative. When you make positive choices, you feel good about it because you're happy, you're joyful. But if you think negative, that's not good. That's not good for you. Just think about it. Jail. Do you want to go to jail? I'm going to tell you this, American people, ladies and gentlemen around the world, listen to my show. I was in jail before. Let me explain something to you. It's not fun. 3 meals a day, 2 showers daily. The COs decide when you can take a shower, when you're out of your cell, when you go back in. Is that what you want? Can't do what you want? I mean, your freedom. It's more important because it's fun to do. Think about that. It's fun to do. Think about it. Because you can do fun things here. Watch TV, watch your favorite movies, and listen to music, all sorts of fun things. But you're making wrong choices. That's not good. You can make it better for yourself and do right by God. Help yourself, then you can help the American people. I see someone was trying to talk to me, but I don't know if you want to talk. But you can, because I'm going to listen. I'm giving you the chance to talk to me, listener. Nelson, is giving you a chance so we can talk before I log out. So I just ask you, you want to talk? Let's talk. Let's come up with a solution so we can fix our country. So we can be happy again and be in peace. We had people here to fix our country. We had Michael Jackson. We had Martin Luther King here too, trying to fix things. Then we got people here who just don't care how life is run and placed. But hey, look, we even got people committing a suicide, blaming the pandemic. They're depressed. We need to help those people. If you see something not right with that person, report it. Go to someone, report it. That person doesn't look right. Report it. Don't just stand there like, I think that person's okay. No, if you suspect something ain't right with that person, report it. That's what you should do. Don't let it go. Report it so that person doesn't do the action. That's all you got to do. Report it. If someone says, say they wanted to commit a suicide, right? But you think, I don't think he's going to do it. Like I said, you report it because you don't know if he's going to do it. If you work in a group home in a social service, okay, and a client says he wants to commit a suicide, okay, let me tell you this. You should always report it, no matter what, because if you leave that house and send someone else in to work with that client, you don't know if he's going to do that in this room, do you? You don't know if he has a extension cord or a rope he's going to tie somewhere and hang himself. Then it'll be your fault because you didn't respond. You didn't help that client. So it'll be your fault. You would be accountable for his losing life. So you got to think positive, not negative. We need to learn to help each other, not hurt each other. Think about this also too. Men, stop beating your women up uncalled for. You need to treat your women with respect. You decided to go out with that woman because you loved her, right? Think about that. Then you want to argue, pick and fight, and you want to kill them. What? What, they made you mad? That's not the way to go about it. You talk about it in a respectful manner. You don't get knives and start stabbing them to death or try chopping them up because you think it's going to solve the issue. It's not, because look where you're going now. You're going to jail for the rest of your life. You ain't getting out. And now you're a flight risk even if you get out. I say those people deserve jail. And that's a true fact. I'm going to end my show because nobody wants to respond because this is the truth. It's truth. I was here to talk to you American people, but you don't want to talk. So I'm going to end my stream. It's nice talking to you guys. You know, it's good. You know, I hope I got some sense out to the American people here. I mean, this is true. Peace out.